Right, here we go. I've opened the image of Paris. File open opens into camera raw. I want you to go ahead and correct the raw image so that the foreground and the tower looks nice. You're also going to crop it vertically. If you want a cropped preset to maintain the aspect of the original, it's 2x3. And then you can simply flip that to be a vertical. Okay, so I'm going to crop in here. And you can also keep it as a horizontal if you want to. But I thought I'd crop in a little bit on it. I'm going to open up, zoom in and look at the detail of the tower and open that up a bit. And I'm going to keep my histogram, keep the left side of my histogram with some black detail. Don't open that up too much. You want to keep the contrast. I'm going to auto adjust for a little bit more warmth and then increase the temperature slightly. Then I'll go ahead and sharpen the image, not too much because I am bringing it into Photoshop. Then I'm going to go ahead and open it up into Photoshop. And I'm going to reset my location of everything here so that I can see my entire image. And that's under Window Workspace, Reset Photography, so you can see all my adjustments here. Here's my layer. And I'm going to go ahead and use the new AI Select the Sky. Select the sky, and then you can also choose to replace the sky. So I could either select the sky and do an auto replace, or I could do a generative fill here. I'll show you both. Let's start with the general fill. And using a particular model of your choice, right now the Firefly model is free. These other models may come and go depending on what the partnerships are. I'll say fill with sunrise sky. And I don't even know if the sunset's usually behind the Eiffel Tower. Notice that it doesn't let me access this feature. That's because I'm on the college's version, and that's not uncommon. But if I use the Firefly partner, it will, because that's owned by Adobe and that's part of the subscription. The other models make you pay per credit, and I don't think the education version allows us to do that just yet. So you can see the selection wasn't perfect of the tower, and it's not really working out that great. So I'm going to go ahead and just trash this. I don't like it. Okay. And instead, I'm going to do and that's just because the tower wasn't that defined. It's kind of small. Instead, I'm going to choose a sky replacement under Edit Sky Replacement. Let's see how that works. That works much better. If I zoom in, you can see, okay, that it didn't intrude on the tower. It's still kind of a form of AI. And then you can choose from different skies here that are in the background. I had in mind kind of a sunset or a sunrise sky, so I think I'm going to choose this dramatic one. And you can always lower the intensity of it. In this case, actually, I want it to be a little bit brighter because I want it to look more natural. You could change the color temperature, a little more blue or a little more warm. It's up to you. And you can shift, the edge of how much it bleeds into the object. And really, to get a sense of how well this is doing, you want to view at least at 100%. And then I'm going to say, okay. And then you notice how it's on its own layer here. So you can continue to play with it, like lowering the opacity of the layer to blend it with the original one to make it a little more natural. The brightness is on its own layer, the temperature is on its own layer, and you can double click and modify those. See what you can come up with.